Alright, so here's the weird list that we're playing now. Took a deck list that we just finished a league with and moved some things around, tried some cards that I wanted to pull in, and chat was a pretty big fan of Bonecrusher Giant, and I really like that suggestion, so let's try this. Yeah, and once we take out Darcy, then we take out Bomat Courier, and we got a lot more work to do. One land hand with first turn Ragavan. This is so risky if we don't draw a land, but if they don't kill the Ragavan, they're a Luris deck. They're going to kill the Ragavan. Mull on the play versus Luris does suck. Who's Aspiring Spike? Yeah, you just happen to stumble into the unofficial Aspiring Spike waiting room, where we all wait for Aspiring Spike to show us new and exciting Magic decks. All right, we're gonna play this one risky. And hope the Ragavan lives. Okay, so they're actually playing Hammer Time. So our hand is okay against Hammer Time if we can leave some mana up. Oh, the Esper Sentinel's a pain. I'll love that one, Shauna. Alright, this is so tough. They gotta block Ragavan, right? Yeah. At least we get rid of that Esper Sentinel. Oh, they're playing with Ingenious Smith. Personally, not a huge fan of Ingenious Smith and Hammer Time. And this is the reason why it just missed. Fury? Not bad. We can kill both their things. Only have a pair of creatures in the graveyard currently. Are we mono red now? No. I mean, it looks like it, but we are still playing the white splash. Mono red, please. Thanks for the follow, friend. Aye, welcome back. We managed to snag the 3-2. I want my Fury back. Hey, well, thanks a lot for coming by. Thanks for the follow, all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, we'll keep that on top. If we attack with the Bomat Courier, they just block it with a Memnite, right? Doesn't seem like a good attack. If I attack, I don't draw the land. Right, right. I mean, I've played Bomat Courier previously in, what's the name? Some of the old Shadow lists, but it's been a long time since I played the card. I will have a list available after this match if someone can remind me to put it up. The list that's currently available has actually been changed in between leagues. Kind of thinking about bolting the Ingenious Smith and then activating the Bomat Courier for 3. So we have to draw 3 cards. Could also Pyromancer and draw 2. They just make a token. Can't bolt the Smith? Okay. Their stuff is getting too big. Oh, Smith definitely has a place in the list. It's good in the list. The thing is, the Hammer Time, your options for Hammer Time, you have a ton of very good options and limited slots. So if you're going to play the Ingenious Smith, you have to take something else out. So you're not playing Mishra's Baubles, or you're not playing Dark Confidant, or something that would go in that slot otherwise. Stonky112, thanks for the follow, friend. Oh, wow. That's a problem. Core Outfitter? That's why they invented Yorion, so you don't have to make the cuts. Yorion Hammer Time, no Luris. You get to play the swords and Nettle Cyst. I think this game is over, friends. What are we even supposed to do here? Bonecrusher Giants don't do anything against these constructs. We could Pyromancer again, try and draw a bunch more cards, make some tokens, but like they have a trample creature. Let's move on to the next game. Now, Blood Moon is actually going to be good against this version of Hammer Time. Might be a good idea to find some room for a couple Path to Exiles as well. The problem with Path and Magus, like, yeah, let's just give them a basic land when we're trying to cut them off of non-basics. Yeah, that's interesting. Springleaf is a bit of a problem. Thoughtseize proof. I wonder, would they even bother playing Thoughtseize in this matchup? I'm not sure they would. Love seeing the Urza Saga play here. That's pretty good for us. Get to Magus of the Moon, destroy their Saga. And Genius Smith, we get to Lightning Bolt that. Reveal the Springleaf Drum. That's bad too, but we get rid of their creature, so they're not gonna... Oh, okay, we can kill both their creatures here. Ooh, because I played a spell before this hit the battlefield, it doesn't trigger. Wasn't even thinking about that, but it doesn't see the first spell since it hit the battlefield. It sees the first spell of the turn. That's pretty cool. That's scary. Another Memnite. Those Springleaf Drums plus Memnites are making them all the mana they could ever need. Put Luris to hand. And play a Pure Steel Paladin. Scary stuff. Now this means that we can play Obosh next turn. Yeah, me too. I was just thinking that. We'll attack with the Bomat Courier. We could actually attack with the Magus of the Moon here. And then if they block the Magus, then we get to replay Magus. It means we don't put Obosh to hand, but we get another card with Courier and kill this. Yeah, I was thinking Freedmania. I was thinking they had these Springleaf Drums. So I thought if I killed their creatures, they wouldn't have colored mana anymore. Unfortunately, they found Memnites and were able to start using their Springleaf Drums. So yeah, when I killed the Esper Sentinel, it was to cut them off colored or white mana, cut them off relevant mana. Rayzon Rodriguez, thanks for the follow, friend. Alright, so we have creature when the Bomat Courier goes to the graveyard, Darcy gains flying. Oh, you're thinking about the Shockland is basic because of Magus, right? Find another Blood Moon and a Den of the Bugbear. Not the best Seasoned Pyromancer there. But these Darcys are hopefully going to make quick work of the opponent. They have a little bit of time, though, because of this Luris. Yeah, Ingenious Smith. Looking for that hammer. And it looks like they whiffed. I think they just whiffed. I think that's the second whiff they got with Ingenious Smith this match. Oh, Fury. Hello there. So with Fury, we can kill almost everything. Seems good. And yeah, they concede to the Fury there. Makes sense. Weren't able to find the hammer in time, and we managed to get it. Fury happens to be a good Magic card. I've heard some people say Fury was a pretty good Magic card. Bomat Courier doing a little bit of work there, drawing us 3 cards and giving us delirium. Still, that was only one good instance of the card. Bomat Courier didn't do very much good work in the first game in this match. So just because it was a good robot one time, let's not get too excited. Single land hand with Bolt and Ragavan. I think I mulliganed this. Fucking YOLO. We are on the draw. We have a removal spells. We have Magus. This could be good if we draw the lands. We got a lot of lands in the deck. I think we're at 20, so there's like 19 left. They're beginning the game with 7. Ah. They're probably just going to go get basic planes here. Yeah, they learned their lesson. Scary. Alright, so we can prismatic this with the treasure we get. That's cool. So we can Prismatic that. We can bolt this and just get rid of both their things. Ending the aid next turn. So we can, you're saying like just hold up the bolt if they try and put a hammer onto the Esper Sentinel? I mean, that... Interesting. Try and get the second land. I like that. Channeler and Ending. Let them draw a card. I do kind of want to get rid of this, because if they have double hammer, we die. I want that land on top. Another Esper Sentinel. They're really looking to be drawing some cards here. Portable Hole gets rid of Ragavan. I mean, Aid is just such a powerful spell on their side. While they have Sigarda's Aid on the battlefield, I'm forever under threat of them slamming down a hammer on their creature at instant speed. It's scary. Artifact creature gets us our 2 types into the graveyard with you. Alright, we'll just hold up removal here. We have Stomp to kill one of their creatures. I guess doing that earlier could have potentially cut them off of a bit of mana. Another Sigarda's Aid, and they have Hammer. I wanted to keep up the extra land to be able to pay for the Esper Sentinel. But playing the Ragavan might have just been better. Let them... Okay, they're just going to smash in for that and then not even play the hammer. Pretty good play from them. If we stomp one of their creatures, we don't have removal anymore. So I don't think I'm actually able to do that. Oh, not a good draw either. Yeah, we're going to have to let them draw cards with the Bonecrusher cast for Stomp, but at least we get in for 5 here. Oh, that is a choice you could make. You could go back to work and stop backseating, but on the other hand, more magic? Oh, I understand, Johnson. Real life has to take priority. Thanks a lot for coming by. Alright, if they have 2 hammers, we're dead. Let this target first. Oh, I would love that. I would love to get into voice acting. That would be the coolest. Is this tapped land going to be any good to us? I don't think that it is. Let's look for more removal. Come on, work. No, they win. Okay, GG. This was game 3? Alright. Couple lands. We got first turn Ragavan. Let's keep this. I guess, like, as far as voice acting goes, I just really have no idea how I would even get started to get into that. But it would be something that would be very cool. I'll have to do some research. Not liking these decks playing, like, so much red. What's going on here? Rift Bolt. Oh, we're playing against a burn deck. Red-black burn. Well, since we're getting all these really nice new red cards, people are trying out new and exciting things, I guess. And, I mean, we're doing similar, right? Wondering if Bonecrusher might have been better there. Now, Bonecrusher would be hit by Searing Blaze. Are there any modern budget options that are viable? I wish Hollow One would work more consistently. It's such an awesome deck. I mean, there are some things that you could go for. Mill is a very cheap deck, which is quite good, but you could also like look up some of Aspiring Spike's articles. He puts together a lot of budget lists that can be upgraded to better lists in the future. I thought that at first too, but apparently like the stone forges by themselves are really expensive. I think Stoneforge is quite a bit. pull a land off the top. All right, let's put Bonecrusher down. Burn is kind of cheap if that's the kind of thing you're into. I feel like a lot of people will immediately move towards Burn, and just like as a suggestion for budget decks. So I generally try to think about things outside of Burn, because I figure like if someone wanted to play Burn, they probably would have already, figured that out for themselves. Bogles is another option for a cheap deck, although again, like it doesn't really build into anything else. The cookbook decks, okay. Thank you, Broken Pixels. I've seen some good work done with those decks, actually. So I'm thinking tick up Chandra, dash Ragavan, play Blood Moon to take them off of the white and black mana. We just pull a land off the top, so nothing to cast there. Let's play the Blood Moon. And no Boros Charms coming my way. No Lightning Helixes. They're just going to pass the turn back. Another Fury. I got enough Fury. Chandra Plus puts them to 6, and then we attack for lethal. You own over 30 Splinter Twins. I've heard of people speculating into that card, and it never quite shakes out. That deck is really scary. I don't know if they'll bring it back, but I know a lot of people want them to. Did you get a chance to play Splinter Twin in the no ban list modern thing? Because that was super fun. I mean, I was playing Hogak, but super fun. Jarpin, thanks for the follow, friend. All right, I guess we just pass back and hope we don't die. At 7 life, we're looking kind of good here. It looks like Blood Moon might have actually worked out to our advantage. Yes, it did. 4 cards in hand, nothing to cast. Yeah, Swinda, that's a really good point. So if you're going to be investing into a budget deck, it would be a good idea that, it's one that you're going to want to play for a very long time, or specifically look for one that you're able to upgrade later on. All right, let's bring in Blossoming Calm. The Blood Moons didn't seem that great in this matchup, although, like, sort of did. Oh wow, Twin with 3 Fairy and Veil? That would be nuts. In a sense, I'm glad that they didn't update the banned decks. That would have been too much. Not a huge fan of that basic Plains, but it does cast the Blossoming Calm. Probably just kill this immediately, right? Yeah, we could probably unban Pod. Yes, Swinda, exactly that. Both of those statements are what I remember as well. Pablo, good morning. All right, there's the Eidolon, so we got the Bonecrusher for that. Hey, thanks for the follow, friend. All right, let's stomp this Eidolon. I probably agree with that. I don't think we're going to be seeing any unban soon. It's a pretty big deal to unban a card. Well, I mean, Eidolon of the Great Rebel seems pretty good with Dragon Rage Channeler, and it looks like they're about to get a 3/3 here. Light up the stage. I hate that Chandra can't kill creatures. Four mana Chandra could do it. Unban Field of the Dead. Oh my god. That was a time in Magic's history. They could probably unban Bridge from Below, but again, like, why would you want to? Don't have the mana for Blossoming Calm, otherwise I would totally go for it here. Wow, good damage. Down to 4 here with 3 on board in the air. Let's see if we can find a removal spell. Get a Ragavan. Oh, maybe Ragavan can find one. Remember Jund with Deshrite Shaman? I missed out on that. I played against it a lot, but I wasn't able to get it together in time before the banning. I only have 2 card types. Pretty unlikely they'll be able to hit it. Don't think this is going to be a useful blocker. Is looting safe? No. It'll probably never be safe. Don't have enough mana for the Rift Bolt. Okay, we got the Lightning Bolt so we can kill this, but we go down to 3. Alright, we did the best that we could. Wasn't good enough. unbanned Glimpse of Nature, could you imagine? Yeah, the elves would be coming out of the woodwork. Keep this, get that Bomat Courier started, got a lot of removal for their stuff. Alright, go ahead, opponent. Any thoughts about Green Sun Zenith? Too strong. Giving Amulet Titan Green Sun Zenith would be way too strong. Cool. I like this play for me. Actually played a modern FNM where a guy brought a deck running Glimpse and Green Sun Zenith. Was his tabletop deck and didn't know about the ban list. Just looked up decks and was wondering why they weren't running any of these cards. I've had some instances where people have come to events and not brought legal decks, and it's generally pretty embarrassing. Having the judge called on you, be like, "What are you doing? You cheating?" I didn't even know. Don't know why everyone is so unban happy right now. There are very few cards would be positive to unban. Modern's a great spot too. Why jeopardize that? I think this is something that people always consider in Modern. It's just like something that's always on their minds. We always want to think, like, can we unban cards? Is it possible? Bomat Courier getting some work done. Unban Blazing Shoal? Oh my god. Now we capping. Yeah, it's good to think about. It's good to think about. Alright, let's just Blossoming Calm here. Free Bloodbraid Elf. You know, I was really surprised when in the no ban list Modern event they didn't have Bloodbraid Elf in the Jund deck. That really, really shocked me. Bomat Courier getting ready to draw 4 cards over here. Oh, you got a playset of foiled Gitaxian probes. I got the FNM promos. Just can't sell them. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. Should have sold them. Didn't. Missed out on my opportunity. Is it worth even selling them at this point? I don't know. Wow, they're playing Death Shadow in this deck. Kill Shadow? Oh, they lightning bolt themselves in response? Okay, so shadows of 4 now. Light up the stage. How about 4 damage to shadow? Does that work? Alright, we win a match. 1 land hand, no monkey. I think we're going to have to mulligan this one. This looks way better. We can keep this. Let's see here. Opponent was last seen playing Murktide. Kind of think about getting rid of the Blood Moon. And then we can like light up the stage and reload. Ooh, what we need is staple reprints of Modern Masters. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Alright, let's play Darcy. Lightning Bolt the Monkey, get it out of the way. Don't want them blocking. That's... Oh. Well, I did like in how in Modern Horizons 2, they did reprint some of the old cards and gave them a fancy border. So, like, you could open a Modern Horizons 2 pack and pick out a Yawgmoth. Bolt the monkey. Another bolt. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Ooh, we go get a basic island. They have a Spellpiercer here. Into the graveyard with you. Yeah, they do have Spellpierce. Unfortunate. Don't want to throw my Bomat Courier away just yet. If we get the trade, that's fine. Unfortunately, we cannot cast this for Spectacle, I don't think. No, we can, because of the Scalding Tarn. Nice. Okay. Alright, we're going to need some lands to be able to cast those cards. And we're only going to be able to cast one. Yeah, could have attacked and sacked if they blocked. Would have lost out on the Light Up the Stage and Seasoned Pyromancer, but it would have been a trade of 2 for 3, plus we get the Courier into the graveyard. Yeah, I think that would have been better in a lot of ways. Cannot go back in time, though. And now they've got a 5/5 Murktide that we just can't deal with. Literally have no answer to that. All right. I think we're going to be able to scoop this one up pretty soon. All right. We'll bring in all of the Path to Exile. Not a huge fan of attacking the graveyard with Soul Guide Lantern in this matchup. They did see the Blood Moons. So they'll be able to play around it now. I have found, though, that Blood Moon has been okay in this matchup. Alright, we got the Path, we got the Courier, we got a little bit land heavy, but we're going to keep it. See if we can do something with this. Ragavan. Another Path. I'm not a huge fan of pathing Ragavan, just giving them another land to work with. Doesn't seem very good. Well, let's see if they'll take the trade. They do? Okay, this is fine. Put an artifact creature into the graveyard, land. We're almost ready for our Darcy. But light up the stage is going to cost 3, so nothing we can do about that. Let's pass the turn back. Interesting. Let's see if they have Counterspell in hand. If they have Counterspell, I get Delirium. Do I even want that? Actually, that could be good. I'm going to top it. Alright, they do have the Counterspell. We have Delirium. Gain control of my Dragon Rage Channeler. Rude. Graveyard Shenanigan, thanks for the follow, friend. Path and Blood Moon, best friends forever. So what's going to be next here? Maybe a Murktide? Yeah, there's the Murktide. Oh, that's a little bit scary. Let's get rid of the Murktide. That's the most scary thing. Oh, Ragavan's cool. So we could path the Darcy, dash the Ragavan. Oh, they don't have any more basics? That's cool. We find Counterspell, so they're not going to get that their next turn. And I think we just pass here. We could draw 2 cards of the Bomat Courier, but we can do that on another turn, I think. Maybe potentially get more cards. I'm greedy like that. I like the idea of more cards. Oh, they grabbed Unholy Heat. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're going to have to lose the Ragavan if they Unholy Heat the Bomat Courier, which they do. We get a Ragavan in the land. Okay, good trade. Good trade. Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can even cast it? No counterspell? Cool. Our Den of the Bugbear is ready to attack. So it'll be 6 and 4. This is actually a lethal attack. But I'm sure they have something. Archmage Charm to draw. Okay. Consider. Ooh. They're digging. They're digging. Ah, I see that the viewer count has started to plummet. I guess Aspiring Spike is online. Don't worry about it. I know how it is. I've accepted my place as the Aspiring Spike waiting room. Hey, thanks, Johnson. I know, like, Spike is an incredible Magic player and streamer and deck builder, so absolutely understand that people would want to head over there and see what's up. I don't know. I don't know Spike in real life. I just know that he's a very talented Magic player. Hey, we got a victory. Let's keep on playing this matchup. Oops, not that one. This one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Soul Guide Lantern in this matchup. Just because, like, when am I supposed to use it? I always feel like, you know, if I don't use it when they only have 4 cards in the graveyard, they're just going to go anyway. Yeah, no love for Lantern against Murktide. This is my personal feelings about it. Take that trade all day. Unfortunate. No way you counterspell this. Oh my god, they counterspelled a Bomat Courier. Okay. I mean, it does get another card in their graveyard, so if they're looking to get that Murktide out, that's the way to do it. Ugh. Punished for keeping a one-lander. Now they're gonna, like, Archmage Charm, take my Ragavan, and I'm gonna cry all the way to the loser's bracket. Okay, just an Unholy Heat for the Ragavan. That's not as bad as it could have been. This is pretty bad, though. Hey there, from the crypt. Welcome, welcome. Haven't talked to you in a little while. How have you been? Merry Christmas, happy holiday, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to hold up Lightning Bolt for their Ragavan. Oh, I mean, what Santa doesn't know won't hurt anybody, right? Oh, they got the Spellpierce. Prismatic Ending is in no value, but they did get the treasure. They still have 1 card in hand. Now 2 with the Ragavan. Alright, what's next? What do you got? Here's Ragavan with Dash. I have no mana. So what's your job? You coming after me, making a treasure token? Oh, and they grab Darcy. Good get, good get. They have so much mana available for potential counter magic. But if we get land here... Oh, wrong land. I was going to say, like, hey, let's put down a Fury. They had something they were thinking about casting at the end step there, and thought better of it. So that could mean that they have Archmage Charm, and they were thinking about drawing 2 with it. A Lightning Bolt us. And it looks like they put one card back on top. That's terrifying. Expressive Iteration's a real good one. And that gives them sorcery, so that gives them a 3/3 Dragon's Rage Channeler. Alright, what else we got? There's the Ragavan with 2 mana up. So do we hit the Darcy here or the Ragavan? I think we probably hit the Ragavan. Since the Darcy sticks around, we can kill that with Fury. Counterspell. Alright, so we're going down to 2 here. That's pretty scary. Oh my god, and they just got another Darcy? I think that ends the game, honestly. Cannot kill... I guess we can kill both with Fury. We can cast one, and then we can evoke the other one. And we can hold up Path if we crack this for basic Mountain. Cast Obosh and evoke. Oh, that seems pretty good. I really want to keep up white mana for the Path. So I have to tick up the Chandra first so I can hold up Sacred Foundry. Not bad. We got a chance. Thank you, De Miguel. Thank you, Miguel. Damn it, they have the Path for the Obosh. Brutal. I wanted to keep that one. That was kind of like what was going to get me the damage I needed. Alright, so we can kill the Ragavan. And we get 2 draws here thanks to Chandra to find a kill for the Darcy. Okay, find Den of the Bugbear and Ragavan. Alright, so if we dash the Ragavan, then this just blocks it and we die. We cast the Ragavan, this kills me. Activate Den of the Bugbear, they don't block, so that's GG's. Good games. This hand looks good. We'll keep it. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. I have been trying to up my my average viewer count so that I can make partner. I've actually gotten a lot closer than I thought I would, so it's looking like it might actually happen, which is really exciting. Hey, thanks, Lesnar. Hey, Blue Sky, welcome back. Bomat has been really interesting so far, to the point where it's actually looking like a consideration. I wouldn't say that, it's been busted, but it's definitely been doing exactly what we expected it to do. To make it easier to hit delirium for Dragon Rage Channeler. It's been a nice haste threat. And then also, sometimes opponents have just been like, oh, well, can't deal with that. You're about to draw 5 cards, and they leave. Oh, I hate this. So it looks like we're playing against Heliod combo. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know, like some sort of terrible spike feeder thing. Anyways, this is awful. Yeah, Oriok Champion Game 1 is, rough. Oh, you're right, the stomp. I forgot about the stomp. Could have attacked and stomped something. Ah. Well, we can't do that now. We don't have the mana for it anymore, so might as well just play out the Darcy. We can look at that next turn then. See if we can catch them off guard. But thanks for bringing that up. I did forget. Stomp does stop protection from colors. It used to be a good player. I found that it's been a lot harder to think of myself as a good player since I've started playing on Moto. And also since I've started streaming, where all my mistakes become very clear, because either I'll realize it after it's happened, or, someone in chat will tell me about it. Whereas previously, if I made a mistake, either I didn't know it happened, or I just stay quiet about it. Super obvious. Could I be any more obvious in what I was going to do? There is a, I'm wondering about killing those Arbor Elves. They don't have a lot of options. They have one card in hand. They're going to draw another one. These Arbor Elves give them a lot of mana. But I don't like losing everything here. Let's wait. Yeah, streaming and Moto put these two things together. Not easy for sure. Alright, so it looks like my Fury kills their board currently, which seems fine. Blood Moon, not that great against them, but we can actually discard the Blood Moon for the Fury, which I really like. And then play Chandra, or even the Bonecrusher Giant to get some feet on the ground to be able to start attacking. Yeah, I think I go Fury with the Blood Moon and then Bonecrusher. Take that, main deck Oriok Champion. Not even using the right one. That's not Ahsoka. Utopia Sprawl on blue for Teferi. Wild. Yeah, get rid of a token, draw a card. Will Chandra kill the Teferi? Yeah, we don't have anywhere near lethal here, so Chandra killing Teferi looks like the right play. Yeah, exactly. That's why it was the copy that I used to play specifically. Like, I didn't want this one. If Card Hoarder would, recommend that I get this one, I'd say no, and I'd go get the other one. Alright, so there's a Plains, I think, under here, because we weren't able to fetch the Plains out. Cool. We managed to actually win a game versus... Game 1 versus Auriok Champion. That's cool. Alright, what are we going to do against this opponent? They're playing 3 colors, but they've got a lot of basics for a 3-color deck. I think we want Path to Exile. I kind of feel like they're doing the Heliod thing. Prismatic Ending seems good. Fury seems good. But I don't know that we want to go full Blood Moon. It might be good. Full Blood Moon might be good, because they're not playing any red. They're a 3-color deck. And I think that all kids are weird. But then again, also, like, media made all kinds of weird things sexy. I mean, look at the M&Ms. Well, isn't the green M&M supposed to be like this sexy persona? I don't know. I'm just trying to say, like, sex sells, so generally in media and in advertisement, they're going to use that. And, they'll use it on a lot of weird things. This seems fine. Not great, but it might work. We'll give it a shot. This would have been way better if it was Ragavan. Go for a turn 2 Blood Moon. That would have been sweet. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Opponent starts at 6. Do they have the turn 1 elf? Starting with the Temple Garden, which is good for Magus. What are you gonna do with that? You're gonna go Utopia Sprawl? Oh, that could be really good for Magus. Let's see if we draw a Ragavan here. No, it's another Blood Moon. All right. So yeah, if Blood Moon resolves, the Utopia Sprawl will fall off of the Temple Garden because it will no longer be a forest. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? There's the Champ. And the Arbor Elf. Okay, Arbor Elf is a bit of a problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to stomp that, guaranteed. So we'll stomp that and then attack in with Bomat Courier. Oh, nice, Prismatic Ending. That gets rid of this easy. I'll still offer the trade if they want to take it, but I need to kill this because that gives them way too much mana next turn. No trade. All right, let's see what their turn 3 is. This is the really scary turn. Yeah, they're not going to block. They were never going to block that way. They might have blocked with Arbor Elf, maybe. But there's no way they're going to take that block. There's Heliod. Can kill... No, we can't kill Heliod with Prismatic Ending. We don't have third color. But they don't have white mana. We're getting rid of Utopia Sprawl this turn. Yeah, nice mountains, opponent. Oh, you can't cast any of your spells? Oh no! Whatever will you do? Oh, you're going to start attacking? Brave? Nope. Okay, no attacks. Here's a mountain. Alright, we can stomp them. Gonna get a ton of cards that is Bomat Courier. Oops, all mountains. Yeah, going the Blood Moon plan definitely worked out. Even though the first game, Blood Moon looked bad. Second game, Blood Moon 100% won the game. And we managed to crush the Heliod combo with our red deck. That feels really nice. Alright, this looks fine. We'll keep this. Oh, you were watching Iggy Benny play yesterday, and it's made you want to play a 5-color Scion of Draco deck? Oh, that sounds really cool. I know that a lot of people were trying to make that work when the card was first released, and it didn't really go too far, but you know, you can play a lot of different things in Modern and get success with it, depending, you know, entirely on your matchups and your play styles. Your sequencing, having a really, really good knowledge of your own deck and a good knowledge of your opponent's deck and the meta really helps a lot. Oh, no kidding. I didn't realize that people thought that way. I mean, I've been hearing a couple people say that. I think that Spike is an incredible content creator, and I really look up to him just as a great example of what you can do on Twitch. We also, like, one of the things that I've noticed about his stream is he's got, like, a lot of people on there, a lot of people talking all the time, and, you know, he gets asked the same thing over and over and over again. I can understand that, you know, like, kind of being a bit of a rub after a while. So I'm thinking here we'll attack, play Chandra into Darcy. All right. Let's go get a mountain. Maybe I go get Sacred Foundry. Dress to kill. Turn 2, dress to kill. And a Darcy. Not bad at all. Ooh, Ren and 6 is a pretty good one. They get to kill their choice, but we get to kill a Ren and 6 in return. So we have land, creature. We're actually kind of close to just hitting delirium here. Oh well. How much does this cost? Cost 4. 1, 2, 3. We're just off of activating this. I would have a really hard time keeping up with chat. Sometimes, like, even just, you know, with, I mean, even just with 100 and some viewers, like, when I start hitting high viewer counts and people all start chatting at the same time, it's really difficult to keep up with everybody. Have you ever played a modern Selesnya Bogles deck? I don't think I have. I've played Bogles in Pauper, but I don't think I've played it in Modern at all. Cheers. You can just be rude as the internet. Well, that's kind of the thing, you know, it's your stream, so you get to project however you want to. You get to make those choices as the streamer. I've tried to project a very a chill place for people to come by and watch some Magic. But you know, that's just the way I feel, and every once in a while, you know, something comes up that makes me feel a little bit, you know, like squicky, but try and deal with it without going overboard. Hey, thank you. Thanks for that. I do really appreciate that when people speak up and like, oh, this place is so chill. It's not like those other places. It lets me know that I've been doing the right thing, or at least, you know, like how I want to be projecting. E-Witness. Gets back. Probably Ren and 6 here. That would take a lot of blocks. What's my favorite playmat? It's actually the one I'm using as a mouse pad right now. I'll show it up to the camera. I'll just take a couple things off of it. Frolicking Ferrets. That's my favorite playmat. I also have the Kitchen Lynx playmat, which is really cool, I think. Alright, so now we have creature, land, and instant. Don't really want another land here. Let's bottom that. Or sorry, into the graveyard with you, is what I mean. Get another land anyway. I'll stay another land out of the deck. Love the ferrets. Me too. If you haven't seen them yet, I ended up making some ferret emotes for Twitch out of some photos I had of my my fuzzbutts. Don't have ferrets anymore, but when I did, they were just the greatest pets. Yeah, that's the plan, stream team. Gonna use Chandra to tick up, do 1 point to them, make a mana, activate Den. Hey, thank you, AVTR. Love hearing that. You got ferrets too, Charlie and Mac? Very cool. Let's get aggressive. That's a lot of damage. Put him to 4. You still want to play that red and 6? I mean, go for it. Don't think red and 6 is going to help you here. This stream is top chill MTG stream. Oh, thanks for saying that, Lesnar. Alright, so we got a victory here. We've seen that they're a Ren and 6 deck, so I'm thinking Moon is probably going to be pretty good. We haven't seen too much else other than they're playing Eternal Witness and Yorion, so it looks like they're that weird, like, super value Yorion deck. So let's just go Maximum Moons. Hey, Blue Sky, that's a great point there. To each their own. That's a great way to put it. No, I think Ragavan is still going to be... I'm more leaning towards getting rid of the light up the stage, honestly. Or the Seasoned Pyro. Like, I'm looking more at the top end. I want to try and get down quick, get rid of their stuff, and just put on more pressure than they can handle. And I'm also wondering if I want to bring in a Path. I think that we're probably fine with the removal we'll have. We're going to try like this, and if we go to a game 3, we'll reconsider the sideboarding. But I really like the Maximum Moon here. And turn 1 Ragavan sets us up for turn 2 Moon. So we managed to 3-2. It looks like we 3-2'd twice. And pretty happy with that. even though like we kind of threw this deck together after playing a league with a very similar deck, it still worked out fairly well because, you know, a lot of the pieces are very good cards, and the curve was legitimate as well. So definitely pretty happy to be able to show all of you these two leagues with these, I think, really cool decks. I like these red deck wins kinds of things. And I believe this was actually my first time playing with Obosh. So definitely pretty happy to be able to have that experience. And I mean, Blood Moon has been a part of my my Magic collection for a very long time. I own some original Blood Moons from the Dark. And yeah, love being able to give all the control players in the room a nosebleed spontaneously when I throw that enchantment onto the battlefield. Alright friends, so this is the deck that we were playing for the second league here. And I gotta say that I was really happy with the Bomat Courier. Taking out the prowess creatures to get this hasty artifact, which can, one, give us card advantage, but two, also gives us the artifact subtype for the Dragon Rage Channeler, I think it has legs, or wheels, or whatever. I was definitely happy with it, 100%. So I'm not sure that it's 100% the right card for the deck, but I do think that it is definitely worthy of consideration. I also really liked going heavy on the Blood Moon plan, just because Blood Moon wins games sometimes, as we've seen. Chandra, I'm still on the fence about, but definitely Chandra has been impressing me. Fury, obviously, is just a ridiculous Magic card, and splashing for white to get the Prismatic Ending, I think, was really helpful. And then also having access to Stomp was definitely good in that one game where we were able to Stomp and kill their Ahsoka. So yeah, I would say that this deck was a lot of fun, and if you've got the Ragavans kicking around in the Blood Moons, I think that it's definitely worth shuffling up. I had a lot of fun with it.